Well, I'm Toby,
And I'm Savannah.
and this is the Birds of Prey trailer from a certain point of view. So obviously there's not too much out on it. We know some major characters, major casts, otherwise. And we got that teaser, especially if you went and saw
It Chapter 2.
in theaters. You got a little sneak preview, and then there was that other little sneak trailer they had. But so this is the official first trailer. We are watching it on the Warner Brothers actual site, so hopefully it's good. Let's just go ahead and dive right into it.
You know what a harlequin is? A harlequin's role is to serve. It's nothing without a master. And no one gives two shits who we are beyond that. The Joker and I broke up. I wanted a fresh start. But it turns out I wasn't the only dame in Gotham looking for emancipation.
Spectacular news! Miss Gordon, she loves me.
Who are you guys?
Here's the deal, Gwen. You need me.
It's after all of us now. None of us are walking out of here unless we work together. We should order pizza. My cousin's hungry.
Nice.
I'm the one they should be scared of. Not you. Not Mr. J. Because I'm freaking great.
Who's having a good time?
Get ready. Oh, you're the psycho chick. I never call a woman a chick. I'll accept broad lady woman. And on occasion, bitch. Bitch? You need talking about for me, will you?
Good God.
Just throw that real quick.
I feel like, where did you get dynamite from?
Wait, everybody has dynamite, don't you? I mean, that looks like a great first trailer.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Obviously going to be a little bit more centralized around Harley Quinn because she's the more known character right now, so hopefully this character will bring out other ones. I mean, I love Black Canary. We'll see how they do with that. The Huntress is always a good addition to any group. I've
Yeah.
always enjoyed her.
Well, and it makes sense that they wouldn't do Batgirl yet because they would probably rather do a Batgirl solo movie before they just shove her in a group.
Right, exactly. Get a little bit more. If they've learned anything, they need to take their time
Well,
and
yeah,
do
that
these
was
movies
the
right.
big issue with Suicide Squad, I think. Besides the fact that it was just
It was
poorly
rushed,
written and
yeah.
it was written in 6 weeks, and you can tell.
Yeah, you could definitely tell.
But the characters were not fleshed out the way they should have been because
Exactly.
oh, here they are.
I'm excited to see what Ewan McGregor is going to be like as the villain, as Black Mask. I'm glad we haven't seen him in a Black Mask yet. I kind of want that to be a surprise for the movie.
Yeah.
So we'll see what they do with that. You can see Zaz. I know you don't know who Zaz is, but Zaz is criminally insane in Gotham, type of guy, and he
I feel like
he
they've
puts
mentioned him before.
tally marks and fives on his, scars them into his body for everybody
Isn't that
he's
one of the
killed.
animated movies you made me watch?
Yeah, he shows up. He's actually in The Dark Knight Rises as well.
Oh,
Part of the
okay.
Arkham escape, so I guess The Dark Knight is where he escapes from, and then... So yeah, you're supposed to be able to see him a couple times. You see him in one of them, I can't remember which one. Then he's in the animated show and in the Arkham games. He's a big character in there as well, as side missions and stuff. I'm glad it's going to be taking on Gotham. I love Gotham. It's one of my favorite comic book made-up cities.
Even though it's like the most
Oh, it's just
destitute
the
of all
worst
the
one
comic
ever.
books.
It's just the worst. I don't know why anybody would live in Gotham. I was at Supergirl when they were like, we're moving back to Gotham. I was like, I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea.
I wouldn't do that. I would not.
I would just stay somewhere else other than Gotham. But I love Gotham. I think it's just... Gotham, one thing I like about it in the comics is it's got a rich history. And there's a lot of like secret society stuff in Gotham, which I've always liked.
Yeah, that makes sense. I
But
mean,
we
you'll find
dig-
that in a lot of big cities. You'll find that.
Yeah, exactly. And we digress. So it'll be interesting. It looks like separating from Mr. J. Looks like she's gonna kind of come under the power/control of the Black Mass, which is Sinus.
I find it interesting that they're jumping into the anti-hero portion so quickly. It makes sense though, because that's kind of how they introduced her anyway, and
that they're going for a team up again.
well, I think it's. Oh, I feel like in this instance, I mean, it could still go horribly wrong. It's hard to say.
Right.
But I think because they're focusing more on Harley Quinn, I think that'll kind of drive it to be a little more successful because
Well, and
it'll develop her a little more.
Spread out the diversity of the cast. It's not in Suicide Squad. It was Margot Robbie, Will Smith, and the movie, and then Jared Leto too. The movie really focused on those two actors and those two characters, and then kind of like,
Right.
we'll throw everybody else in there. We'll give them a little thing real quick, but it looks like in this one that everybody's we're gonna see different things from every one of them more in depth.
Yeah.
And, I really hope so. I really want the Black Canary to do really well, just because in the CW, the Arrowverse, even though we love every second of it, we've had some issues with our Black Canaries in there. So it'd be nice to see them come out and just do a really good, strong Black Canary. Huntress was good in the Arrowverse, so have no thoughts or worries with the Huntress here, especially because it's played by Mary Elizabeth.
Yeah.
So she's
You
always
like her,
good. Yeah,
right?
she's a really
Oh,
good
you mean
actor.
Ramona? Ramona Flowers?
Ramona Flowers? I know Ramona Flowers. She got 7 Deadly Exes. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. Breakdowns of trailers that we could
You
do.
know what a Harlequin is?
I like the definition that she gives of the Harlequin.
It's to serve.
It's true.
It's nothing without a master.
And you can tell she's
No one
drunk
gives
and
two
upset
shits.
about that.
And we
Right? Well, and it gives it more depth because everybody's like, oh, Harley Quinn's just her name because her name was Dr. Harley Quinzetto.
Yeah.
Just put it together. It gives more meaning to that Harley Quinn thing, meaning the Joker's one who named her that way, and this is why
And
he named her
well,
this
yeah,
way.
and and it makes sense that authors would do that. They choose those names for a reason.
Oh, God, yeah.
thought beyond that.
I love the cutting of her hair.
Yeah.
I wanted a fresh start. But it turns out I wasn't the only dame in Gotham looking for emancipation.
Huntress looks like she's gonna be badass.
Spectacular new.
I want to know who she's fighting there, though. Is she fighting Huntress or somebody else?
Right.
Rosalind.
That was Zaz, the blonde head guy. Usually he's bald. I don't know why they made him blonde.
Here's the deal, Quinn. You need me.
It looks like she's gonna sing. I'm interested to see.
Yeah, and I'm always a big fan of the pinup girl style. So I think that's going to be really interesting to watch, especially if she does sing.
I like the pinup girl thing better than the gangsters.
Yeah, pinup girl is way better in our
Whatever
opinion.
they were going for in Suicide Squad. Don't get me wrong,
Right.
her look was great in Suicide Squad, but the whole weird gangster style of Joker was weird in that one. I feel
Yeah,
like.
I agree. The other thing is, I want to know who sings the song for this trailer, because I think it would be really funny if it's the same lady. I can't remember her name. Also, that sings "You Don't Own Me."
Could be.
That's Zaz.
Very fixated on Zaz.
I just don't know if I'm gonna like how he looks. You know, Zaz is supposed to be.
She had a Marilyn Monroe look there. You missed it.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
Very Marilyn Monroe.
Oh,
God, just
I don't know why, but that looks like Stanley Tucci with hair. It's not, but it just looked like him for some reason. Obviously going to the police station for some reason.
That could be at the beginning when she's still a Joker too.
Yeah.
Who's having a good time?
I mean, just look at their fightings. They look great.
Yeah.
They're fighting and everything. So I think it's gonna be good. And I love in the title, you know, you got the arrow between the I and the R.
True.
The B looks like a mask. D is a bow. S is a knife, and baseball bat in the O. Diamond, mallet, brass knuckles. So it kind of grabbed everybody's and all of their stuff. So
That's true. That's well drawn.
yeah, I really like the title card for that. Interesting that, you know, we didn't hear anything about the add-on title until just now. for the most part.
No, I knew about the ad on
Oh, you
Tyler.
did? I
Yeah,
guess I
I've
just-
known about that for months. That's why I've been so excited for this movie. Are you kidding?
Oh, well, fair enough. I guess I was out of the loop on that one. So all in all, I'm very excited. I think it's going to be good. It'll
I think so.
hopefully put the DC kind of back in everybody's mind in a good track and a good path, and they can get something going again.
Right. I think it's cool to do a team, and I think it's smart to focus kind of more on Harley Quinn. I know that some people are bitching about it. I don't care because I think she's awesome.
Yeah.
And I think that's more of an insult if people just don't like, I don't know, how people identify with her character or whatever, but I don't know. I feel like
Granted,
that's...
I didn't really like the way that they did her in Suicide Squad, but I'm an avid comic book fan and reader, so that was that.
I thought they did a good job with her.
For the
her
most part,
personality was
her
dead
personality.
on.
It was just the relationship with the Joker in that movie.
Well,
that
yeah,
I didn't
that's
like.
because
Yeah.
Jared Leto was just not...
Yeah, that was the only thing I didn't like in that. But otherwise, herself, yeah, they did. She does.
You know,
So
she
I
did
think
great.
it's gonna be, and you know what? If anything, it's more for us to enjoy, and that's what the world's about. That's what I like. I just like that somebody's deciding to make a Birds of Prey thing, something that I read as a kid, and now I get to just watch it as an adult, and it's just I love it. So that's what I'm most
Honestly,
excited
Harley
about.
Quinn are the only comics I can actually say I've avidly read, so...
That's what she's
very
so
excited
excited
for
for, and she's the one who dressed up this time. I was in that, and it looked so good.
Also the first video where most of the stuff is actually my stuff and not his stuff.
Also fair. Yep, that's for true. So, all right, well, everybody, until next time, may the films be with you.